Hello everybody and welcome back to Flutter series. In the previous lesson we used FutureProvider to load asynchronous data. In this lesson we take more control. We will manage asynchronous logic ourselves using StateNotifier. This approach is used in most real applications. So FutureProvider is great for simple async tasks, but real apps often need more control. For example, trigger loading manually, reset state, handle retries. For this, we use StateNotifier. We need a way to represent as async state. So we will use AsyncValue for this. Let's create a new file inside the logic folder and let's name it async counter notifier. Inside of it, let's make an async counter notifier class which extends state notifier of type async value, which is of type int. Now let's create its constructor and inside super we are going to say that const async value dot loading. I'm pretty sure we are missing the import of. Okay, perfect. Okay. Also, we need to write that a future method of void load value async, and then inside of it state equals with const async value loading, and then await for a delay of 2 seconds. Then our state is 100. Perfect. With a parenthesis here. Okay. The notifier controls async state. It starts in loading state. It exposes a method that loads data asynchronously, and all state changes are centralized here. Now let's expose this notifier using a provider. So let's say final async counter notifier provider equals with state notifier provider of type async counter notifier, and is going to return an async value of type int. And in the parentheses, again, the reference is the async counter notifier. Perfect. We now consume this async state in the UI. So let's go to counter page and let's now make this body to watch our async counter notifier provider. We don't need to change anything here. We leave everything else as it is. If we run this, As you will see here, the loading indicator is running and nothing happens. Okay, first let's change this, and now let's trigger the async logic explicitly. Let's add a new floating button, not here, sorry, here, with the on pressed is going to ref that read, and from the async counter notifier provider, it's notifier, and then we are going to call the load value. And its child is going to be just an icon from icons dot, let's say, download. Yeah, I think that's good. Perfect. Now if we run this, now by pressing this button, you see that we trigger this method. And this means we trigger the async logic explicitly. Perfect. So when the button is pressed, the notifier starts loading, the state becomes loading, and the UI shows a loader. When the data arrives, the state becomes data, the UI updates automatically. The UI does not manage async logic. Perfect. So, in the next lesson, we will connect our application to a real API. We will fetch data from the internet using Riverpod. Until next time, see you!